gives us a yada praise. Somebody say yada. Psalm 63:5 said, thus will I bless the Lord while I live. I will lift my hands in thy name. Yada is a verb with a root meaning, which means extended hand. It means to extend thy hand. See, you got to know why you lift your hand. It says, for those of you, the Lord has done something for you. You ought to extend your hand. It's a yada praise. Yada, watch this. According to the lexicon, it has the opposite meaning, which means baham, or walking, crying with groaning with hands, ringing with hands. Watch this. But then number 3, we got a Shabbat praise. Shabbat means to shout, to address loud tone, to command, to triumph. And I believe we ought to practice that. We ought to practice that and think about a Shabbat praise. It means to call his name aloud. Well, if you know that God been good to you, then you ought to have a holler praise. You ought to have a Shabbat praise. But then, watch this. There's a Barak praise, which means to kneel down. Let me help y'all who say you can't praise him this way. You can't. Sometimes you might kneel. Sometimes you might lift your hand. Sometimes you might open your mouth. But tell him, my praise is for real.